So what you practice is what you get good at. I've been thinking about that a lot this week, because what that means is that if you want to be good at something, you got to practice it. And I've been thinking about it in lots of different ways too. I want to be somebody who's strong. I have to practice being strong. I have to practice the way a person who becomes strong, how they are doing it, or what they're doing. I think about it in terms, in sort of the negative way too. If I practice putting junky food in my body, I get really good at it. And I want to do it again and again and again. So how about instead I say, I'm the person who practices putting good food into my body. Maybe that'll work. I don't know, but it's really been coming around to me a lot. Today I did something what I thought was very simple. I was sitting on the edge of my bed and I needed to trim my toenails. And you know, that's as far as my leg comes up. So then I had to bring it up closer so that I could get to it. Then I had to move my foot over, and then I had to reach over and sort of twist to try to get to those toenails. And it wasn't easy. So maybe I need to practice getting my leg in that position. And the more I practice it, the better I'll get at it. And you know what? This is really important. That's such a simple thing, we think. But when you get older, and I know this with my mom who got older and actually had Alzheimer's, she couldn't do her toenails anymore. It's one of the first things that as we age, it becomes more difficult to do. And we start to forget we even have feet. We just stick on those shoes and we walk around like we don't actually even have feet. How about you? Is there something that you can think of that you want to be better at? Do you ever look at somebody walking down the street at a nice brisk pace and think, I wish I could walk fast like that? Well, you have to practice it. Start small, start slow, but build up to it. You have to practice it. So maybe you wish you could lift that box up off the floor instead of taking every individual thing out of the box and then move it and then put everything back in the box. Practice lifting. Just practice doing something small and increase it so that you start to practice lifting heavy things. Are you the type person who practices getting up and down off the floor? I thought I was. But actually, maybe I'm not doing it enough because it's not as easy as it used to be. So actually, one of the things that I'm going to start to practice is just that, getting up and down on the floor. And I'm going to move back so that you can see my feet, because that's a really important part of this, actually. I wonder if I can. Where's the camera? Nope. Oh, here it is. There we go. That's better. All right. So my right leg, if I have my right leg back to get on the floor, I know you can't see my face, but if I have that back and I get down on a knee, I can do that. It starts to hurt a little bit, starts to hurt this knee, but when I get back up again, if you notice those toes back there, the toes are an important part of helping us get back up again. Oh, the getting down and up off the floor without touching your hands to the floor, I can't do that. Maybe someday I will. I'm going to start here because that's like way out of my range at the moment. So I'm going to start here. And this is, you bring up your same leg, same hand. So this leg and then the opposite hand. And you push up, and you push up with those toes. And you come down, and you push up again. And I know I kind of get stuck around here because then I plop down faster than I should. So I'm not in control. You want to keep control for as long as you can. So even if that just looks like doing this, that's going to start you getting there. Remember to keep your form so that you're not doing this. You're practicing going up. The other foot and leg, this is my challenge foot. My foot gives me some trouble. And so I rarely use that as the bottom one. I'm going to bring this stool over because that's going to help me. I rarely use this to push up at the toes. I've not been practicing it because it's a struggle. It's hard to do. So really, if I take it back, just doing this, it might hurt you. If you can't do that, just start doing a little bit here and there. But I've got to a point now where I can do this and that's okay. Now let's see if I can get up. I might need to push up using this stool, but we'll see. Ready? Yes, I do. I can tell already I want to lean over because that foot does not want to, my brain doesn't want me to put my full weight on those toes. So that's enough for me. That's a beginning. That's a practice. And each day, if I do just a little bit of that, it'll get easier. So there are other things I can do in my practice is I can bend my foot back and just relax it there. I'll show you with this one because it's easier to see. Like that. That gives it a little bit of a stretch on that side. There. And keeping my foot straight up, not letting it slide over like that. And then just breathe in that position. Into 4 and out 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting a little shaking there, so I know I've worked that foot. All right, so then I can do this. Just getting those muscles to know this movement and getting my toes to be able to bend like that and put a little weight on it. So when I say move more to move better, it's things like this. You can do these small movements to get better at doing better movements or bigger movements. So let's see, I'm going to push it this way. I am not going to try to go all the way down. But what I am going to try to do is see how far I can go. That looks okay, feels okay. But I have something to hold on to, so don't do this if you don't have good balance and you don't have something to hold on to. And then I'm coming straight up. And I can breathe out on the coming up. So I guess I can sit on the floor. Let me know if any of this resonates for you, okay? Practicing something, and sometimes you have to be mindful about your practice. You need to practice deeply and really be focused and connected to what you're practicing. And then you'll get better at it. It's how those basketball players get that basket every single time when they are in a particular spot on the court. They do it over and over and over again, and the brain remembers, and it lights up, and it likes it when they get it in. And so they learn to get it in almost every time. Same thing with us, but on a sort of smaller scale. Just doing something small to then be able to build up. Let me know in the comments if this has resonated with you. Let me know if there's something you want to get better at or get good at, and you need around movement, and you would like some help with that. I can give you some ideas. You can email me or just put a comment and I will contact you. So this is another thing that I've been practicing, going live. So the more I do it, hopefully the better I get at it. And I have a goal. I have an end thing that I want to get to. And so I am ticking it off day by day by day. And each day, maybe I get a little better at it, or at least each week I can get something that's better than it was the week before. But if I don't do it, if I don't practice it, it's not going to happen. Same with you. If you don't practice it, it's not going to happen. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Figuring it out.